in order for that to look cool, I had to do it in one take. Hold on. Well, I'd like to welcome you guys to the Let's Talk Basketball State of the Union address by yours truly, Tyler Ecalido, for those that can't pronounce it. But welcome. How you guys doing? Game 7 tonight. This is my prediction / elaboration video. So this is going to be like a dual video to, kill two birds with one stone, or 3, or 4, whatever. We'll start off with the prediction of Game 7. I think that Game 7 is going to be a very hard-fought game. How many times do we get a Game 7 in the finals, man? This is Ali Frazier, dog. This is legendary stuff, man. This is 2 heavyweight fighters going into the 12th round. Both been down, both bloody, both banged up. And the real warrior is going to win tonight. So, these are the type of games that every fan should love. And despite who is in the game, despite who the game entails and involves, you got to love this, man. This is it, man. This is for all the marbles. So, with that being said, I think that the Miami Heat are going to edge out the win. And I'm with Mac, I see probably about a 5 to 8 point spread. Nothing major. I think it's going to come down to the wire. I think it's going to be, it might not be as intense as Game 6, but it's going to be some very exciting moments in this game. I think the majority of the exciting moments are going to come in the second half. And, it's going to be a great game, man. But I just think that I don't see LeBron dropping the ball this time with all he knows what's all on the line and how many eyes are on him. I don't see them dropping it. I think the heart had been taken out of the Spurs, and you don't really question veterans like that to ask, are they geared up for a game like that, because of course they're going to be geared up, but regardless of the fact, they're still human, and they have that sitting in the back of their mind. So I have the score 101-94 Miami. So we're going to go with that. Now, on to other things. This NBA Reg Thing. We're gonna get into that, man. Chris, I got a chance to look at your video, and I was able to get better articulation out of your proposal, as opposed to reading some of the scattered thoughts that you tend to post sometimes. No disrespect. But here's my thing. You say that LeBron was handed the fame. Everybody, since he was in 10th grade, has been pretty much anointing him the chosen one. But what you fail to realize is that around that time, there were maybe 5 or 6 guys that were given the same title and the same expectations. How quickly we forget a Lenny Cook. How quickly we forget a DeJuan Wagner. How quickly we forget a Sebastian Telfair. Carmelo Anthony. Lonnie Fields. We can go on and on. Ever since, if you want to talk about somebody affecting the NBA and the NBA catering to one person, everybody knows it's Michael Jordan. Let's be serious. Michael Jordan was the gift and the curse to the NBA, because once he came, he completely saved it, turned it around, made it a multi-billion-dollar organization. Once he left, he set the bar so high, everybody's trying to keep up to that bar. So you didn't really hear the next chosen one terms and things of that nature until probably around the end of Michael Jordan's career. So once that happened, you had several dozen guys given this title. The real speculation and the real question is, how many have actually lived up to that title? How many have actually been called the chosen one, called the next one, and have actually came through and fulfilled those, pants that were needed to be filled? Not many. So LeBron James wasn't handed anything, He was given responsibilities that were probably too much for him to meet at the time. But to say that he didn't work hard, to say that he didn't work his ass off to be a 4-time MVP, to say he didn't work his ass off to be an NBA champion, to say he didn't put in the work, to say he didn't put in the dedication, we don't know. We just see the product on the court. We don't know what this dude is doing. Obviously, to be a multi-time MVP, you're not just sitting there in the offseason, twiddling your thumbs, man. You're putting in the work. So that's where I tend to veer off, with your opinion on LeBron James. It's like there's guys now that are being called the next one. You got Andrew Wiggins, you got, all these young guys out here coming up, but it's up to them to live up to it, And you can't say that LeBron James has not lived up to the hype that he initially had. It's just insane. It doesn't make any sense because he obviously has lived up to it. So that's just my theory on the whole, it was handed to him thing. Another thing I want to touch on is the Illuminati and the NBA. Oh, brother. Okay. Now, I'm not too sure of when you gain knowledge of the Illuminati, but for me, the first time I started even knowing what the Illuminati was with Tupac Shakur in about 1996. And I've always had family members and people that were, always involved in the conspiracy theories and thinking of that nature. So this is nothing new to me. I'm very aware of how secret societies work. Like I said, I hang with active Moors. If you don't know who the Moors are, or Moorish people, research them. They are here in America. They're a secret group, I guess you can look at them like that. They're not really hiding or anything, but so I hang with people who are active Moors. So I'm very involved and understand the system. My whole thing is the urban community is in shambles. We know this all across the country. From Michigan, Illinois, California, New York, the South. Wherever you have the majority people there are people of color in poverty, you're going to have an urban community. The NBA, as entertaining as it is to most people in the urban community, is at the bottom of the list in regards to the everyday struggle of a child in urban America. The kid in urban America, that is struggling to eat at night, whose parents are struggling to keep a roof over their head, who is being oppressed by a system financially, mentally, and otherwise, last thoughts are the NBA on a daily basis. They don't give a damn if LeBron James wins a title. They don't give a damn if Kobe Bryant wins a title. They don't give a damn about the NBA outside of the entertainment value. They are already, the majority, have been corrupted mentally. You don't need the NBA or LeBron James winning a title to further that. So, I just want to know why they would choose the NBA of all sports to not only take over people, but take over pretty much a conquered environment. Let's be for real. Why would they choose that route when they have rap music? They have the prison industrial complex. They have other facets of the media, movies, commercials, and otherwise, which are way more influential to the urban community than the NBA. And they have people that look like me, you see that? Telling them already what to do. So I just don't believe at this point that the Illuminati even has an interest in the NBA. They might, I don't know, I just think they have bigger fish to fry and much easier ways of, completing their task than letting LeBron James win a title. Okay, let's just say if the Illuminati was setting LeBron James up to win a title, and he wins the title. Or I'll even use your example, the Patriots. Let's say the Patriots won the title. What the hell did that even do to society? Okay, they won a Super Bowl the year of 2011. And then what? Did Tom Brady go and say, remove your brains and put in metal plates? No. What resulted of that? Like, okay, they won the Super Bowl, and then what? You have to have a follow-up agenda if, you know, you plan on taking over the world and you're setting up sports events to do this. What is their agenda? What happened after that? What was the cause of that? So maybe you can answer that. Maybe not. But I'm going to cut this short. Turn it in what it is. But yeah, like I said, I got the Heat winning. And yeah, feel free to elaborate on the Illuminati stuff. So until then, you see it. Oh, one more thing, man. Fuck them Blackhawks, man. I got love for Chicago, man, but it's a lot of Chicago bias going on right now. And if it ain't the Red Wings, man, it ain't nothing, man. Until then, man, I'ma holler at y'all, boys.